Stuart, thanks for joining us to talk about your team for Australia. We're here outside your performance centre. First of all, tell me about Billy Twelvetrees, who'll make the headlines today. What's he done to force himself into the side?
We gave him some reasonably strong feedback at the start of the camp. He'd been playing well, but we thought there were areas of game he needed to improve. I think he's gone away and worked on those. He's been very impressive in camp. I think those leadership qualities that he's developed at Gloucester have shone through as well. Obviously captaining Gloucester have been a big step forward for him, so his confidence is up. He's playing well, he's training very well, and I think he's ready for his chance again. What
were those areas that he needed to improve on then?
I think for me it was key decision making, skill execution at the line particularly. His defence has been strong, so that's always been a strong area, and his kicking game has been excellent, so that's going to be hopefully a key area for us as well.
Have you seen a boost in him? Have you seen a boost in his confidence around the camp, and is he the kind of player you think that needs that from time to time?
I mean, certainly he's always been confident. He played obviously the Six Nations right the way through, and he was outstanding during that period. He went on tour to New Zealand, obviously he had the injury, so it knocked him back a bit, but no, he's a confident player, and he'll be ready for Saturday.
Owen Farrell is the man to drop out. Can you say a bit about his continued importance and value to this team though?
Oh, I mean, he's absolutely important. He's one of the key leaders in the team. He's obviously a key player for us. He's played extremely well during a large number of games, certainly in my time. He's won us games, his goal kicking's been excellent, his defence is outstanding. Unfortunately on this occasion he misses out to George. I think George has merited his inclusion first of all, and then his selection. George played well last week and he keeps his shirt, so it'll be good for Owen to have strong competition, and I'm sure it'll make a big difference should he come on off the bench.
Hartley and Tom Wood return in the pack as well. How did they react last week to being left out, and do you expect a reaction from them?
It's the first time I've not included Tom Wood when he's been available. Obviously he's a pretty competitive guy, so he's not very happy, but I think he'll be a good asset for us coming back into the team. I think line-out wise particularly, he's an expert in that area and really provides us a lot of options. Puts pressure on Australia obviously, but win our own ball. His work rate's incredible. When you're playing against Australia who keep the ball and play a lot, you need fit guys in your team, and he's definitely one of those. And Dylan, obviously his experience, I think he's up to 60 caps now, and he played against Australia many times, and I think he'll be the right man to start. And Rob Webber coming off the bench, a bigger man. Hopefully as the set piece begins to go our way, we can use Rob in the second half.
As you just mentioned there, do Australia set the benchmark, do you think, for innovative and multi-phase attack?
Yeah, they've certainly changed the way they play. I mean, under Hugh McKenzie they played a lot of rugby anyway. But under Michael Checker they're playing even more, and it's very good. When you've got the quality of players they've got in their side, and you only have to look at the bench from last week and see the quality of players they've left out. So, they're playing to their strengths, and you can see why. So we've got to be at our mettle defensively from all areas of the field, because they'll be quite happy to play from their own 22, and they scored a fantastic try against Ireland, and also scored a fantastic try on turnover ball as well. So, no, we've got to be right defensively.
In the context of the results this autumn and the World Cup game coming up, how big is this match for you and your squad?
Well, they're all big games, and you can't look too far ahead. Our next game is Wales away in the Six Nations, so I think we're a long way from thinking about the World Cup, if I'm being honest. But we want to improve on the performances. I think we've been good in lots of areas, but we haven't been consistently excellent and enough to win the games. And these games against Southern Hemisphere opposition are often decided by one score, and as we saw it in the first two games, that was the case. We got a good win last week, confidence is up, so we need to make sure we finish with the win.
Do you feel you're on the cusp of a complete performance? Do you feel that something's coming from this team?
Yeah, I mean they've trained that way. As a coach, you set them up, send them out there, and hopefully they deliver. I think they're confident. I think George, he's got a key role to play in that, and though he's a young player, we're very confident in him to lead the team.
We're outside your new performance centre here. What difference has that made? This is the first season you've had it. What difference has this made to how you've been able to prepare your team?
Oh, it's been massive. I mean, not just the performance centre, but the pitch itself. The pitch has been improved to Deso quality. And then obviously inside the performance centre you've got an indoor space to train, which is excellent for things like line-outs and close skill work. It's helped us massively. I mean, obviously the gym's high quality now. Changing rooms are good. We use that for team meetings a lot. So the interaction and the way the players can develop off the field has been hugely enhanced. So it's been a massive, massive bonus for us.
Cheers, Stuart. Thanks and good luck Saturday.
No problem.